All right, let's talk about email. Some of you are really comfortable sending emails and some of you not so much. I also wanted to touch on email etiquette a little bit since you are emailing a lot more than you're probably used to, just to make sure that you are being polite in your emails. There's some things that you maybe didn't know were rude, so we'll just cover that quickly. Okay, so I have already opened up a new email to send. You do that by clicking over here on this grayed out plus sign and compose. The reason it's grayed out right now is because I don't want everyone to see everything that's in my inbox, just to protect people's privacy. So compose is what you're going to click on to start that new message. Now we're going to click on our recipient. Because you have a Red Deer Public school account, it's going to autofill people that are in Red Deer Public. So for me, if I wanted to send it to Mrs. Matheson, I just start typing her name and there it is. Click on that and it's going to go to her. Okay, now maybe I also want to send it to Mrs. Goheen. Okay, now I can also, it's going to suggest other people that I might want to send it to. Okay, and I can also CC someone. CC stands for carbon copy. Let's put in Mr. Plackner. Okay, so all three of these people are going to get this message. When you CC someone, it's just kind of saying to them, here, I wanted you to be aware of this, but I don't really expect you to respond or answer it. So whatever I'm typing into this email is going to Ms. Matheson and Ms. Goheen. Mr. Plackner will see it. There are some times, especially professionally, that it's important for your vice principal or your principal to see what you're sending, but not because it has anything to do with him. Okay, then a subject line. Now, it is really important to put in a subject line and one that is clear and concise. Sometimes if you're sending a really short email, people will put the whole email into the subject line. That actually annoys people a lot sometimes. There are better ways to do that. If it's a really short message, do a text or a Hangout or something like that. If it's an email, it's going to be regarding something. So for example, maybe I'm sending this to Mrs. Matheson and Ms. Goheen to say thank you. Okay, now that's not super clear. If I want to be a little bit more specific, I could say thank you, just making something up. Thank you for the lessons. Maybe they shared some stuff with me and I just wanted to say thanks for it. Okay, so now they're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Title. Okay, now this part is the body of the email. You might not have any of this stuff in yours. You can go into your Gmail settings and add it if you want to, but you can just ignore it for now. It doesn't need to be there. Okay, so an email, just like a letter, usually has a salutation. And Gmail will sometimes autofill things for you, so you're welcome to use that. Okay, so I'm going to type, hey, and then it's suggesting maybe I want to say Amy and Alyssa. That works for me, so I'm going to click the right arrow key and then a comma, and I'm going to go enter, enter, down. Okay, so sometimes if it's a close friend or somebody that I'm emailing all the time, I might send an email without this salutation here, but it is polite to do, especially when you're emailing your teachers about stuff. It's nice to say hi, or just hello is fine. It doesn't have to have names, it doesn't have to be super formal. Okay, and I'm going to type in, thank you for sharing those amazing resources. Okay, and Google's suggesting that I say with me, sure, why not? Okay, and then you've saved me lots of time. You're the best. Great, so it doesn't have to be super long email. A lot of the time I'm asking you to email me just to say that things are done. It's still polite to say hello, comma, enter, enter, my stuff is done, period. In emails, things should be written in a professional way. They should be full sentences with correct punctuation. And I don't want you to take a ton of time in writing them, but it is proper email etiquette to treat it as a professional document. Okay, and then I could go ahead and send that just by clicking down here. I'm not going to send this because they did not send me any resources and they will think that I'm crazy. Okay, so another option for you is Hangouts. Now you're going to see I have this little bubble up here. This is the Google Hangouts extension. So if you haven't added that yet, go ahead and do it. There's an app for your phone as well. I've opened it up already over here, again, because I just want to protect everybody's privacy. If it just popped up, it would show you everybody's messages that they've been sending me. Okay, so this is a message from a long time ago. It looks like November of maybe 2016. I haven't talked to this person on Hangouts in forever. We usually just text. So this one is obviously a lot more casual, more like a text message. You can see here, not much, subplans for Tuesday, fun times, you ? They're not full sentences. It's not meant to be professional. It's a very quick message to someone. That means that if you were trying to say something to me like, I don't know how to do this, and you don't want to send a whole email with a subject line and a salutation and full sentences, Hangouts is the more appropriate place to do that. So in Hangouts, you might just say, hey, don't know how to do this, not sure what to do. Doesn't have to be full sentences. You still want to make sure you're being polite, but it doesn't have to be a formal kind of writing. All right, hopefully that clarifies a little bit. If you haven't added Hangouts yet, go ahead and do that. It does make your life a lot easier because you can just send those quick messages and get responses quickly from teachers.